All right. Well, the CBR is coming along. Slapped the subframe on. Put in the tray that came with it. Only thing is this bike has some history. It used to be a former stunt bike, so can't really see it really well. You can now. But it's got some serious cross bracing, so the tray was actually cut in half, kind of right where the regular rectifier is going to sit. But no matter, there's a little flap. I should be able to reuse it. Now, more importantly, there's one of the stock headers, and then the stock exhaust bolts on, and then beautifully blocks the entire single-sided swinger. Well, obviously, Honda never intended this bike to have that, but we had decided to fix it, and I enlisted the help of my buddy Steve to do some welding. He did a fantastic job. The original plan was to actually run the exhaust left and on the left-hand side, but because of the kickstand, it would have just looked like spaghetti junction. So went a different route, shortened up the second OEM header. I did cut it there at the where it goes 2 into 1, 2 into 1, and then 4 into 1. And then Steve had to do a new shark fin there, which worked out awesome, and welded it all up for me. So thank you for that, Steve. Much appreciated. I'll show you what I paired the slip-on with. It's actually going to look pretty damn good. Lightweight as well. But next job is to take this thing off, clean it, and give it a lick of paint with some high temperature header paint.
Okay, sorry I got my respirator on because I don't want to breathe in all this shit. But getting it down to bare metal, you can kind of see where Steve had to weld all the way across because some jackass cut that. That turned out really well. That's new pipe. I'll show that later once it's painted. But the idea now is just to take off this really grotty looking old crap. Just with a wire wheel or sandpaper where I can't get into some spots. But like I said, Steve was all worried about his welding, which is quite frankly beautiful. And then you look at the stuff that Honda put together, it's yeah, it's a typical OEM exhaust. It's just okay. Ah yes, the joys of working in the north. Anyways, again, got the mask on, got my dirty fingers. Put the first coat on. We'll obviously let it dry here. And go get a new can from the house. I'll come back to you with a finished product.
Headers are painted. Turned out pretty good. Couple small nicks when I was putting them on, but basically put on 2 coats of where'd it go? Oh, this stuff here. Good for 900 Farron ponies or 490 degrees C. Okay, so this particular beauty, pretty sure this is titanium or something like it. I mean, the purists are going to go after me, I know it. This is off a GSXR 600. A fairly new one, but the whole idea was to expose the wheel, which this is doing. Obviously, we still retain the OEM clamp. This I'm going to change. I didn't have any aluminum flat brackets, so I'm going to get some fatter bracket. And best of all, there is clearance there. Fingers width, which is pretty awesome. So, yeah. Very happy with that. Just put on one of the rear tail sections just to kind of see how it looks. And I'd say that looks pretty good. Obviously this is, I got 2 rights, 2 lefts in various states. This is where the wheelie bar goes in, because this used to be a stunt bike. So, yeah. So I think that'll do it for this video. Next up, got a full carb kit coming for this thing for the rebuild. So carb's going to go in, wiring in, might get fuel to it, and a battery in. For all I know, it might be running by the next video. Here's hoping.